Welcome back to Roll Top Realms presents The Shadows of Yog-Sothoth. I'm Greg, the keeper of this campaign, and I have my friends here with me. Oh, and also Chuck is here too.
Wow, he's gonna point me out. That's it.
It's the
Thank
One
you.
Piece comment. That's what it is. It's coming back to haunt you again.
Right.
We know your type.
And there's been such like, the news lately has been just so awful, and there's just all this negativity and everything. And,
So we're gonna be negative towards you, Charles.
Whoa. No. I actually wanted to get, Chuck's take on some, the probably the most pertinent of all the bad news that I've heard this past couple weeks. Chuck, what do you think of One Piece finally ending?
I'm actually fine with it. I'm not gonna hold you.
Next will be The Simpsons.
Yeah, I am totally fine with that series ending. It's been dragging, so I'm not gonna hold you. It's about damn time. To be honest.
It's about damn time. There was a couple uh-ohs and boo-boos and dum-dums I made last episode.
No.
We're on episode 10 now, right? I think we're on 11. This is going to be episode 11. Dear future selves. I was playing the sanity mechanic a little rough, and we're correcting that. We're going to make it a little bit not so detrimental, and we'll implement the things that we talked about end of show last time. And also, I'll try not to hide enemies in broom closets anymore, because I know how much Ethan just loved that.
Don't put enemies in the closet. They have a right to come out.
It's called a break room. Thank you.
So getting to about time, let's get back to the game as we transition back into the vast cavernous vault beneath the Silver Twilight Lodge.
Oh god, the spooky music started.
We fade in and we see North seated beside one of these dead custodians. He's just had a massive episode of sanity loss and flashbacks and visions, but he's finally recuperated himself a little bit, recomposed himself, realized his friends are not his enemies, and we'll pick it up from there. It's okay, I can edit this silence out.
Sorry, I didn't know who was gonna go first.
So, we've got this individual with us who is quite injured in the form of, what was his name again? Daniel
Yeah, so
Day-Lewis.
is that who it looks like? So that was James Clark.
That's
He was the missing man who had some kind of association with the Silver Twilight Lodge. He's a lawyer. He resides in, I think he lives in New York, but he has a law office in Boston. Several days ago, Vince and Brooks had gone to his office, broke in, and did some investigating. It looked like James was kind of looking deeper into the lodge and had found some connection to the missing child, and some connection to this Mr. Stanford guy that you all had received some previous contact with. And so this was the guy who was missing that you all found, including presumably the remains of what's left of the child, and the cries of the child are still echoing throughout this cavern.
Yeah, that's not a child.
Didn't make that connection. We dispatched the custodians, at least a couple of them, as far as we can tell, and we've got this injured lawyer here, who is clearly deteriorating to some extent. We haven't really explored much of this area. We kind of just ended up in a beeline down here, where you guys found moi, and James, and we're making our way, kind of consolidating as a party. But from there, I suppose it's at y'all's discretion whether this is a snatch and escape, or if this is you want to look around a little bit.
Vince is traumatized enough.
I was gonna say, I mean, exploring would be great, but like I said, with North kind of having had his episode, everybody seemed kind of drained. It's probably just best to leave and try to regroup.
I don't know how many opportunities you get to break into a place like this. I think you take advantage of the time you got while you're here. You've already shot off a gun in here. If there's anyone else around, they're gonna. If there's anything else of value here, or anything else of pertinent information, it's gonna be gone by the next time you come in and go looking for it.
Yeah, I was actually wondering, as a PI in my semi-okay state, I guess now, how would I know sort of police procedure and that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine that, as a private investigator, having probably worked closely with the police in some capacity in the past, maybe not in Boston, but in your previous residences.
Okay.
Probably.
Follow-up question. Would 8 to 10 revolver shots get the attention of the police?
Well, I would say that given your environment right now,
we're a minimum of 20 feet underground.
you're quite a ways underground.
Six of those shots were in the basement level.
Sub-basement level.
And I would say the sub-basement level, so even below the basement, underground, I would say you probably did not get hurt.
Okay. All right.
But if there was anything else that was a danger to you, like any other more of these custodians, they probably would have heard that.
I don't know, the staff of the lodge, anyone else, like a night watchman,
Yeah, that's an excellent question, Shorty, because you were locked up the whole time, so you didn't know. But the other player, or the other investigators, I think specifically it was Gino and Brooks, or Vince and Brooks, that had done like some reconnaissance in the evening times, and the lodge had pretty normal hours. The superficial structure, it closed at it was open from 7 in the morning to 7 evening, Monday through Friday. And it just was the special event auction was on a Saturday, which was off hours. And before coming down into the basement area of the lodge, they had already seen everybody who was in the lodge clear out and fumble through locks. Who has the key? Mr. Stewart has lost his key. But they locked up and everybody cleared out and lights went off.
All but a young North.
Did y'all head count every single person you saw come into that establishment?
Except for the custodians.
have no clue because I wasn't here. I wasn't upstairs, and I don't know everybody who's in this establishment. But all I'm saying is that shooting a gun inside of somebody's home is bound to, if they have more security than just these 3 mooks. I don't know.
Well,
I would
I would say with Ethan, it depends on what you feel. Like, say you'd explore most of the upstairs area. Like, I feel like you grabbed a lot of books and information from up there. So I mean, unless there's something in the basement, I feel like we kind of got everything we need.
There's a lot of rooms in this basement.
Well, there's one thing that we have not found. The caverns.
The what?
We still need to find the caverns.
Yeah, North is still hell-bent on these caverns.
Okay.
It's like fixation.
Well, not really at the moment. Frankly, he's sort of just staring up, waiting for God to tell him what the fuck is going on.
So the caverns were hundreds of years old. From the original, citations that you had found.
Mm-hmm.
I would say maybe if you were in your right mind, North would probably be able to conceive that these were the caverns that have been kind of renovated. Yeah, or retrofitted or renovated into this underground complex over the course of, a couple hundred years.
Well, since
or 150
is
years.
not right mind, he still believes that there are caverns to find.
And
right,
Brooks, sorry to interrupt. So Brooks, you did, or Chuck, you as Brooks, were across the street and watched everybody leave, and you were partaking in the actual auction. North was not, and Gino had went back to the hotel, and you waited for North. And so you were able to do, like, during the events of the auction, everything, you were able to see that everybody had cleared out of the building, other than presumably these custodian guards.
All right, I guess to solve all this, let's just, like I said, let's do a quick check. Like I said, we'll do a quick check at the basement. We didn't really check too much of the second level, I guess. I know, Kim, you checked some of it, but I guess we can just do a quick scan, like, of the basement and before we leave.
On the way out,
Yeah.
you maybe poke your head in a few corners, just before you go barging open the break room door. Maybe you creak it open just in case there's a trio of naked men standing there taking their smoke break.
First things first, as Gino's struggling to hold this man, you think you can give a friend a hand?
Yeah, this guy weighs like maybe 90 pounds, but that's pushing it for the two of us at this current moment. He's very malnourished.
We'll come over, grab him, throw him over his shoulder.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm very badly hurt.
You'll be all right. We got you.
I wasn't worthy.
Oh, so he joined the lodge. Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Like I said, we got his man. He's in pain. So let's get a quick search, I guess, at his basement. No,
As
you don't want this man suffering for too long.
Yeah, and that thing is still crying the entire time.
Fuck that thing.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Move on, Greg. We're not looking at it.
Gino moves to the east, and
I'm gonna go this way.
Gino's gonna check out this little.
So the first alcove that you enter to the southeast
More trauma.
has another trio.
Oh God, no!
You barge in.
I was like, Gino again? God damn it! What kind of luck does he have?
So the first of the two alcoves has wooden racks on each side, east and west. The small racks are each filled with lead bottles, sealed with metal stoppers. They have no visible markings. There is a sign above each of the two racks. One reads custodians, and the other says materia. Each bottle, if you choose to open, I don't know if you want to open it or not.
Let me think. Vince's head how. I mean, yeah. Vince would probably open one of the bottles.
So as you open the bottle and peer inside,
Which
using
rack?
a flash. Yeah, which rack is it? Which rack? Is it the custodian or is it the materia?
Materia. Yeah.
So the materia, you pop open the stopper and peer inside, and you can see a glittering blue-gray powder inside.
Do we smoke or snort it?
No, Vince is probably gonna walk back to one of these pits and like dump it over the pit to see the consistency as it falls out.
It falls out like glittering sand, hits the ground, nothing happens.
Cool. Walk back, open the custodial one.
Same thing,
Glittery powder.
glittery gray blue powder.
Walks back, dumps it in the same pit.
Nothing happens. Same.
Well, you just entirely destroyed your experiment. There's cross-contamination now.
I mean, Chino's not a scientist.
Shorty, seeing this happen, will maybe grab a bottle from each rack and shove them into his pocket.
Vince was thinking the same thing.
just for future reference, and
Everybody
maybe
gets a bottle.
Is there any distinct differences between the bottles visually, or are they identical?
Exterior? No, they're identical. Each one identical.
What's the off chance that there's any form of marking implement nearby, like a pen or a pencil or a bit of chalk?
There's blood.
You have, well, you don't have a flashlight, but Gino does.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps while searching around, the flashlight peers down further to the southern alcove. It's a little bit larger of a room. And at the very southern end, you see what looks like a writing desk with an oil lamp on top. It's unlit. The oil lamp itself is unlit.
A desk, you say?
A desk, I say.
You had me at desk.
We will. The two of us will continue ransacking this space.
So
There is a pool of very usable blood to be writing with.
I don't think you put blood on the bottles full of strange alchemical reagents. That's how you get. That's how you get space roaches.
So as you enter the larger alcove to the south, not only do you see the writing desk with the oil lamp, you also see a desk or a table off to the side. It looks more similar to a medieval torture device.
That seems
Along the other wall, the opposite corner, you see yellow robes hanging on hooks. The floor, as you walk closer and through the room, you see bears a chiseled pentagram. And chiseled into the walls above the writing desk is some kind of script that I'll show you now. It's chiseled in there in language that you can decipher. Custodians, and then another chiseled script, materia.
Whatever you do, don't do the custodians one. I don't think we want more of those things.
Well, they're doing that.
Yeah, while they're doing that, what is North and Brooks doing?
Well, past 5 or so minutes, North has just been fucking spaced out. But once it comes to sort of back to reality, I think North would like to investigate the body.
Of the custodian?
Whatever this thing is, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, totally.
It might be. It looks human.
It looks very human.
So yeah.
Very lean and gaunt. Its eyes have somehow, the flesh has fused shut. Its mouth has fused shut. In fact, now that you've had a closer look, even its ears have fused shut.
After, if like investigating the body, just looking for anything that could tell me what sort of happened to this body, would I have been able to find anything of note?
No, not really. It has several scar wounds on it, old wounds. But it's not it's not wearing any clothing. It doesn't have any pockets or any IDs on it or anything like that.
Yeah. Just wondering, like injection sites, specific markings, anything that could give any hints as to what this has sort of happened for this to be the outcome.
Unfortunately, there isn't.
Shit. Alright.
Its origin is a complete mystery to you, other than this thing is clearly humanoid. It looks like a human, a very deformed, malnourished human.
Alright. I guess I'll look over to Brooks. You know what that crying is?
Huh? Say again, Ethan.
You know what that crying is?
Yeah, the crying is continuous.
Yeah.
No, I do not know what that crying is, but Vince told us not to go look at it, so I'm gonna listen and not pay attention to it. And I advise you to do the same.
North, I think, is officially done with this place and needs to go uphold his end of a bargain. I think North will be leaving this place.
Okay, so you're gonna make your way upstairs.
Yeah.
All right.
Just going. I need to go see a police officer.
Okay. So the what you're upholding is going to go to the police and.
I mean, that's sort of what I said I'd do, so I kind of have to.
Yeah. I mean, how are you gonna explain any of this?
I think it's pretty fucking simple. There's some solid evidence that they were at least holding a man hostage or kidnapped someone. I don't need to explain any more than fucking that.
Yeah. I mean, you did collect some evidence. Maybe some circumstantial evidence that this person that was referred to as Mr. Scott is the same person as that was residing or not living in the lodge but associated with the lodge as it is now?
Not even important to me at the moment. Just fact is that North Minnesota had a day, and there's evidence to show that they were justified in breaking into this place. North is officially done here.
Okay.
And needs to just go find a solid drink after talking to the police.
Would you afford Brooke of that you're leaving to go back, or will you just turn around and leave?
I'm just going.
Okay.
You'll absolutely just see North get up, sort of try and get whatever blood he can off of his hands before giving up and just walking out.
Brooks, what do you do? You see Shorty and Gino go down the alcove to the south, and you see North go back towards the stairs to go upstairs. What do you do? Investigate the crime.
I'll just let him. I'll let him go. Like I said, he seemed just done with everything. I'm not gonna try to stop him, so I'm just gonna walk back over here where everybody else is at, and just let them know that that North and he said he's done.
James Clark, he looks up and he points to the wall and he points out, materia.
What was that?
Materia.
100% Vince is trying to read the materia line out loud. Probably failing, but he's attempting it.
Do it. Read it out loud.
I as a person cannot. What the fuck is that shit? Why is there an exclamation point in the middle of a word?
Johan Ruse hit her heck. Hey, hataho hatos luf ang.
And with that, James, he begins to you can feel him on your shoulder, Brooks. It tenses up, and he releases this sigh of relief, and slowly you notice him getting lighter and lighter. You check, maybe you turn and check on him, and he's withering away to blue-gray dust.
Oh, look! I'm like, what the? Did y'all just kill him?
We have dead people in our pockets!
I'm like, what? Why are they saying random things? I had questions to ask him.
The moment North leaves, you destroy the evidence that. God forbid I leave you alone for 1 fucking minute. Now all we have is just murder. Now we just file murder. We have no wounds. There's no signs of a struggle or any. Fuck's sake.
That's crazy.
So North makes it up to. Meanwhile, North makes it up the stairs to the second level.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just. No need to come to me. I am just walking.
Walking.
No other motives here. I am just walking and leaving, and to go find the police. As there is a Mr. James Clark downstairs that we can show to the police. So, say that this was not an illegal action.
We have a jar of dirt.
We were attempting to save someone, and we have saved the man. He's downstairs. Come on, we'll show ya. It's cool. Like these people were trying to hurt us. We have a guy. He was held prisoner. We have solid evidence. So yes, I'm going to the police. And maybe stopping at a bar.
Continuing to walk down, North casually walks around the other dead custodians.
I wouldn't say casually. I'm pretty shaken up.
Continuing through the next stairs out of the basement, we'll say he makes it. He's walking slowly. He's not casual. He's limping. His shoulder's aching. And back downstairs. What do you do next?
Just
there's
screaming. Everyone's screaming.
the body of James Clark is not disappeared, but reshaped into this blue gray dust. It seemed like he was, almost pleadingly for someone to recite the materia spell unknowingly. I would like each of you to roll a sanity check.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
North had his moment of complete, utter madness. Time for you to join him.
No, are you rolling sanity also? You didn't see it.
Yay, I failed.
Okay.
We all failed.
Everybody failed. I'll let you
Join
each
North.
I'll let you each roll your own D4 of sanity.
Join me in my insanity.
Seems only fair.
2. Okay.
4.
Yay! 1. I'm okay. I'm alright, guys.
We good.
Okay. There's really nothing else left in this room other than those incantations that are on the wall. If you want to write them down,
Can
or
I-
memorize them?
Can I inspect the dust that was James and try to use my experience as a, let's be real, a swindler and a little bit of an individual who knows the value of things and kind of figure out what exactly did he just become? What are they turning people into here?
Meanwhile, Vince is 100% just staring at you, blinking, being like, "Did we do that?"
I don't know that you want to know the full answer to that question.
So, Shorty,
Custodians engraving.
I think that it would take more time and experimenting to kind of really figure out the scope of what this powder is, what these incantations mean, how they relate to each other. I don't think you have the necessary experience to kind of put that together unless you want to roll for it somehow.
Maybe the appraise skill for now to just be like, did he
Is this
transform
value?
into is this valuable? Did this turn into a gem of some description, a crystalline powder? What are we talking about here? Is this did they turn him into crystalline diamonds or some nonsense?
You can roll
why'd they turn somebody into dust?
I will give you some information if you roll an extreme success on appraise.
Okay. That is not an extreme success on an appraise roll.
Yeah.
I wanted to give it a shot. In that case, he dead. I'm not gonna stress about that too much. But is there any notebooks or anything like that left on the tables down here?
No, but you do find a writing utensil on the desk.
Yeah. I will go ahead and maybe dump out one of the bottles that I had that had materia in it, and I'm gonna scoop James into that bottle.
Yeah, okay.
And I will go ahead and mark it with James Clark materia on it. Just a little sample collection bottle on there.
Sure.
And maybe take a little scribble down of what those two incantations were, just so that I have them for future reference.
Yeah, you do that. Okay. So what else are y'all doing while Shorty is doing this?
Vince probably would have raided the desk.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's blank sheets of paper. If there was notes in here, they were taking the notes, writing it down, and then keeping them somewhere else.
Well, we can save that man, but you know what we can do? We can raid the rooms upstairs.
I like this idea.
So you all make your way back upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, and around this time, I would say that North has made his way through the remainder of that corridor and is up at the basement level. He again is North just continuing straight to the police.
Well, first, once he gets up these stairs, he's gonna take a moment, vomit a bit, and then continue.
Okay. All right, and then the rest of you make your way up to the second level of the caverns. And hopefully you all are able to control your characters.
Not yet.
No? Okay. Okay, how about now?
Give me freedom.
No? Yes. I see somebody moving. No? Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
Now I have control.
Okay.
Okay. I have never been in this space before, so you guys are gonna have to kind of direct me. Are these...
I mean, I feel like if you were to get lost here, it'd be your own fault. It's literally straight. Followed by straight. Followed by straight.
Don't underestimate my ability to get lost, first of all.
Ah, so that's how you ended up in this cell. Okay.
Let's go with that.
We'll go to this door over here, and he'll look at Vince like, "Oh, you still got the key?"
I didn't have the key. We gave it to North.
Ah, shit. Well, that fucks that up. Well, at this point, fuck it. We're just gonna try to kick the door down. We already.
You do have a crowbar.
Yeah, like I said, we're just gonna try to break the door down. Fuck it. Yeah. Let's
Do we need to be barbarians first? Hold on.
You gotta get those skill points.
Yeah, I failed.
All right, check your
Shit.
Yeah, the worst you're gonna do is break the lock.
Oh, I'm breaking the lock. So close.
Now you need to actually break the door down. All right,
Yeah.
Brooks, you give it a try.
All right.
Vince walks away a little pouty because he broke the lock instead of fucking opening it.
Make sure you
just,
push
he could
the
use
worst
brute
you do is
strength.
break the crowbar.
So what?
Just if you fail, push it. The worst you do is break the crowbar.
Well, if I use the crowbar, what skill would that I use for the crowbar? Because I don't have.
I mean, you could use strength.
Cool. All right.
I think that's basically how a crowbar works. Is you're just using strength. Holy shit!
Beautiful.
All right,
Nice.
Door open.
My next suggestion was to intimidate the door to open.
I will peek in. I will peek in first. I'm not about to just go in. What do I see?
You say as Vince 100% dodges around you and goes underneath your chin into the building. He's in the room already. He didn't learn his lesson at all.
Oh, Jesus. So as Vince barges in after Brooks kind of gingerly squeaks the door open, there's appears to be a study. A very nice desk, comfortable chair with a lamp. The lamp is unlit, so I mean you're all basically seeing with the flashlights that you have, except for Shorty, who doesn't have anything.
Oh, Vince is tearing this room up.
Okay, you find a box of matches.
Light the candles, so Shorty can see.
There is so now Shorty can see the desk with the oil lamp.
Shorty can get down.
Shorty can get down now. There's a drawer on the desk. I say there is a drawer.
Yeah!
In the desk.
I said Vince is tearing this room up. He's going through everything.
Okay, it's fine. So, you open up the drawer. In the back of the drawer, there appears to be a key.
Ooh.
Behind you is another door.
I'm gonna try the key on the door.
Was that whole desk just to store one key?
Actually, well, I should have made you roll a spot hidden, but I figured since you were just looting the shit out of this place, I would just tell you.
Oh yeah. Tearing this shit up.
But since Shorty asked, Shorty shall receive. You find a letter, and I'm going to share that letter with you. 12 July. Mr. Stanford. It should be... I misspelled it. It's not Sanford, it's Stanford. Greetings and felicitations. And I'm going to butcher this woman's name because it's French. Miss... I don't know, Jaden, do you know French? How do you pronounce this?
Chastain.
Chastain. Miss Chastain has advised me of your recent success and informed me of the item you require. I fear it will be some time before I find it, as there are 2 local Mexican archaeologists digging at what I believe to be the site of a temple. 2 of my people are embedded with them. It may be that they will accomplish all for me. I realize that you are most anxious to obtain it, but I feel caution and discretion to be a better course of action. My studies with the serpent people of Egypt progress satisfactorily. Another year should see them completed. The serpent people recommend that I journey to the nameless city for further instruction, but I will remain here until we have it. When possible, I want to obtain further instruction offered. I will, however, be ready to carry out any further tasks our order may have for me. You mentioned in your last letter that Miss Chastain might join me here when she has converted the leaders of the Thule Banderschaft. Bunderschaft. I fear that the Germans are overmuch upset with the French at this time for them to listen to her. Might I suggest that you ask Helmut Grossman to take over? I realize that he has not been to Germany for over 200 years, but unless you have someone else in mind, I feel he would be better for the task. I agree with you that the Order of the Templars of the Orient does not contain the type of individual that we seek. They are not ready for greater truth. You might suggest to our German colleagues that individual members of the Order may be carefully approached as potential followers of the true gods. I am not familiar with the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn or the Astrum Argentum, and can give you no recommendation. I will hand on the query to our London group and have them send you word. I understand that Mr. Scott is in charge of the project in your area. Please extend my greetings to him. I have not seen him since before the Great War. Perhaps we can meet next year. Most sincerely, Duncan McBain. So I kind of butchered my way through that, but you also have it in your journal entries now. So you found that, Shorty. You found that letter.
I will. I'll share this letter with the group, and I'll kind of definitely be a little, very much squinting my eyes and kind of holding my brow while I talk about a few of these lines, because some of it rings an unfortunate bell.
You want to tell us about it?
And not particularly at this time.
No. Okay.
These God, these assholes. They have been doing a lot of business kind of all over the world. They got their fingers in a lot of pies. and them and all their friends and enemies, as it would appear. Yeah, I never should have gotten involved with them. Fucking hate. I should have taken that deal.
Vince puts his finger up to stop Troy for a second, then looks to Willie and goes, "So I know that I said earlier about the whole, what can they go wrong? It's not like they worship gods. How many orders are there? And how many gods are they worshiping? I am so sorry."
You know, worship is a bit of a strong word.
Sir, I need you to explain why you seem to know these people, because, I do some shady shit, but you seem to have done some real shady shit.
Look, I move things. I am a man who knows how to move things and find things, okay?
Sir,
Move. Wow.
do not make me regret saving you here. Don't talk circle brain. No big brain here, okay? We need dumb. We need dumb.
They hired me to procure some things for them. I was in a bit of a bind, and I took them up on their offer. And
Willie will walk up and grab you by the front of your shirt.
Hey, we're okay.
Stop with the walking around. Tell me, what was it?
I don't know. I didn't find it. I didn't get it. It was in Central America, and I tried to go, but I'm in a bit of trouble over there, and I'm in a bit of trouble everywhere, and I couldn't get it, and I tried to make one to give to them, and they found out, and now I'm in jail.
What did you make?
It was some kind of, it was like a disc, like a big circle kind of thing with a bunch of engravings on it. That was what they wanted. And look, I couldn't find it, okay? And for some reason, they knew immediately that it wasn't the right one. And I thought it was just some relic. And I don't know. Look, they turned a man to dust downstairs, okay? With some kind of magic, alright?
I mean, technically, we turned the man to dust.
You know what I mean. I don't know what's going on here, okay? I don't know any of this. I thought there were a bunch of crazy old kooks who were willing to pay me way too much frickin' money to drive around and pick up artifacts, okay? For some collection. You know the type, okay? Rich men with too much money. And I was more than happy to take their money, because I needed it. But I got in over my head.
Yeah, that makes sense. Old rich white men very rarely do their own dirty work.
This is acutely true. Okay? And I've gotten a lot of very far in life doing other people's dirty work for them, and I'd prefer to do my own dirty work.
As we fade to black, we open back up to the silhouette behind, following North Vanders as he continues to make his way to the nearest police station. Knowing that he already knows who to speak with, because he had spoken with a lieutenant or something that had asked him to look into things there at the lodge. Maybe not knowing that Vince had spoken with somebody previously that night who was actually part of the police department there. He's looking down and he's shifting from one leg, his good leg, to his false leg, limping, kind of hobbling, as we see this silhouette from the back. We pan up, and less than a block away, is the local Boston Police Department. We fade to black. We'll find out what happens next time on Roll Top Realms presents The Shadows of Yog-Sothoth.
That's rude. That's just rude.